Hello, Year 1, Mrs. Savage here. In today's topic lesson, we are going to be looking at some information about Isambard Kingdom Brunel, a famous engineer, and we're going to be doing a fun art task. Let's get this ready for you. So our activities are, first, task 1 is to draw a picture of Isambard Kingdom Brunel. And task 2 is to write some words about Isambard Kingdom Brunel. So you just need a paper and a pencil, and if you have any coloring pencils or anything to color, you can use that afterwards. Okay, so let's have a look. Now, our first task is to draw a picture of Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Now, Isambard Kingdom Brunel is about 30 years old in this picture. There aren't any other pictures of him from when he was a baby or when he was younger, is because photography wasn't invented. So what I would like you to do is to try and draw a picture of him. Here are two examples of some other children who have drawn some pictures. Now, if you notice, they have drawn him with a top hat because he was famous for wearing a top hat. So if you want to pause the video, you can pause it now and try drawing a picture of him. And once you've finished, then you can play the video to look at some of the words that we are going to look at. So who was Isambard Kingdom Brunel? So he was a famous engineer. And an engineer is someone who designs machines or designs things to help people move around. And we're going to look at that he is famous for building three things: bridges, ships, and railways. He was born in 1806, over 200 years ago, and he died in 1859, and he was only 53. It was in 1822 when Isambard Kingdom Brunel took his first job with his father, and their task was to dig a tunnel under the River Thames. Now, digging the tunnel was very dangerous, and it would sometimes collapse. And after a very long time, over 8 years, it was finally opened, and it is still used by trains today. Now, what do trains need to go on? Can you see in the picture? That's right, the railway. So let's have a look. Let's write some words about Isambard Kingdom Brunel. What do you remember about him? So what do you see in this picture? It is a ship, and this is one of his famous ships that he designed. So let's see if we can spell that word together. Let's do a Fred talk first. Sh, I, p. So let's try sh, I, p, ship. So this is one of his famous ships that he's designed, ship. Now, do you remember what I said he always liked to wear on the top of his head? What was it called, do you remember? A top hat. So two words. The first word, top. Second word, hat. Let's see if you can write it. T, a, p. T, a, p. And hat. H, a, t. H, a, t. So he's famous for his top hat. Next, do you remember what this is called? This is a tunnel, and he built tunnels to put his railway. Now, railway, that is a tricky word. So let's see if we can Fred talk it first. R-A-L-W-A. So let's see if we can spell that. So we've got R, and now we have the A sound. So there's different ways to make the A sound. And in railway, it is an A and an I. And what is railway? And then we have the word way, W-A. So we've got W, and then we have another A sound, and this one is A, yeah. So have a go at writing the word railway. Now remember, you can pause the video anytime you need to copy out the word. And the last word that we are going to be looking at is he designed tunnels and railway, and he connected London to Bristol by the railway. And here we have a picture of London Paddington Station in London. And we're going to write the word London. Now, London is the name of a city. So it's going to start with a capital letter. So let's Fred talk it first. L, A, N, D, A, N. Whoa, 6 sounds. Let's try capital L, A, N, D, A, N. London. Now, I hope you enjoyed drawing your picture of Isambard Kingdom Brunel and writing down some of those words. Once you've written down those words, you can write any other ones that you want about Isambard Kingdom Brunel, or you can just write those ones and then take a photo and put it up on tapestry, because I know that Mrs. Mansouri and Miss Hargreaves and I would love to see your work. Well done.